Jill Duggar says she keeps the mess in perspective with messy family car. Girl, your husband is a lawyer. Go have your car detailed. Fans of 19 kids and counting on, especially those with large families, might find they have some things in common with the stars, but second eldest daughter Jill Duggar became especially relatable to many parents when she shared a video detailing installing her own rearview mirror and revealed her car is super messy. Not everyone was impressed, though. Some people tried to shame her for her messy vehicle. Although Jill answered some of her critics in the comment section as they suggested having her car detailed and even pointed out that it likely isn't a money issue since her husband is a lawyer, Jill seemed unbothered by the critics. As someone who was in the public eye with her family for the better part of her childhood and into adulthood, Jill has clearly developed a thick skin when it comes to internet comments. Jill Duggar's messy car is a topic of conversation among her followers on Instagram. When Jill shared an Instagram video of herself going through the steps of replacing her rear-view mirror, she also inadvertently showed the messier side of having 3 kids in the family car on a regular basis. From the goldfish cracker crumbs in the hard-to-reach spots next to the front seat to the small toys and crumbs in the cup holders, it was a relatable moment for the former reality TV star. And while some of her followers commented to say just that, others urged Jill to have her car detailed, like, yesterday. But Jill commented back, maybe after our next trip, because we all know after being in the car a whole 2.5 seconds it's gonna look like it does now. When another follower commented on the post to share that it's comforting to know Jill's car as a mom looks like theirs, Jill replied that it's hard to keep the interior of the family car looking perfect. I am sure we will miss these days someday, Jill commented. That helps me keep the mess in perspective as we do little car cleans here and there, but rarely keep it detailed to perfection. In a candid social media post, Jill Duggar, former star of the reality show, 19 Kids and Counting, has opened up about her family car, which she describes as messy but a testament to her busy life. This honest admission is resonating with many, as it highlights the everyday struggles of parenthood and the importance of maintaining perspective amid chaos. A peek into family life. Jill Duggar, now a mother of 3, often shares glimpses into her life with her husband, Derek Dillard, and their children. In her latest update, she presented a photo of her family car cluttered with toys, snacks, and various children's items, sparking both humor and sympathy among her followers. I keep the mess in perspective, she wrote, acknowledging that the state of her vehicle reflects the vibrant, sometimes chaotic, life of a busy family. The reality of parenthood. Jill's message strikes a chord with many parents who can relate to the challenges of managing a household. With multiple children, the task of keeping a car tidy often takes a backseat to the daily demands of parenting, work, and life. Jill's perspective serves as a reminder that perfection is not the goal, rather, the love and experiences shared within a family matter most. Response from followers. The reaction from her followers has been overwhelmingly positive. Many expressed their appreciation for her honesty, sharing their own experiences of messy cars and homes. Comments like, "Thank you for being real," and "This is exactly how my car looks, no shame," flooded her post, creating a sense of community among parents who often feel the pressure to maintain an immaculate image. This response underscores a growing trend in social media where authenticity is celebrated. In a world filled with curated lifestyles and filtered images, Jill's willingness to share her messy reality makes her more relatable, breaking down the walls of unrealistic expectations often placed on parents. The importance of perspective. Jill's statement about keeping the mess in perspective highlights a valuable lesson for many. Life is inherently messy, and that's okay. By embracing the imperfections of her daily life, she encourages others to do the same. This approach can be liberating, allowing parents to focus on what truly matters, family moments, memories, and joy, rather than stressing over a clean car or spotless home. Moreover, Jill's perspective invites a broader discussion about the pressures that come with parenting and societal expectations. As she demonstrates, prioritizing love and connection over cleanliness can lead to a more fulfilling family life. Shifting norms in celebrity culture. Jill Duggar's openness about her messy car also reflects a shift in celebrity culture, where public figures are increasingly sharing the less glamorous aspects of their lives. As audiences grow weary of the polished perfection that often characterizes celebrity portrayals, there is a growing demand for authenticity. By showing the realities of her life, Jill aligns herself with a movement that values transparency and relatability. Conclusion: Jill Duggar's acknowledgement of her messy family car serves as a powerful reminder that perfection is an unrealistic expectation, especially in the realm of parenting. By keeping the mess in perspective, she not only connects with her audience but also fosters a sense of community among parents navigating similar challenges. Her candidness encourages others to embrace their own imperfections, ultimately redefining what it means to live a fulfilling family life. In a time when authenticity is more important than ever, Jill's message resonates deeply, reminding us all that life is a beautiful mess worth celebrating. Whether it's through a cluttered car or a chaotic home, the love shared within families is what truly matters, and sometimes, embracing the mess can lead to the most cherished memories. Jill Duggar's messy car might actually make her more likable. Girl, your husband is a lawyer. Get your car checked. Fans of 19 kids and counting and keep counting, especially those with large families, may find that they have some similarities with the stars, but second eldest daughter Jill Duggar became particularly endearing to many parents when she shared a video about installing her own rearview mirror and revealed that her car is completely messy. However, not everyone was impressed. Some people tried to shame her for her messy vehicle. Although Jill responded to some of her critics in the comments section by suggesting she get her car inspected in detail and even pointing out that it probably wasn't a money issue since her husband is a lawyer, Jill didn't seem to mind the critics. As someone who was in the public eye with her family for most of her childhood and into adulthood, Jill has clearly developed a thick skin when it comes to internet comments. Jill Duggar's messy car has her Instagram followers talking. When Jill shared an Instagram video of herself going through the steps of replacing her rearview mirror, she also inadvertently showed the dirtier side of having 3 kids in the family car on a regular basis. From the goldfish cracker crumbs in the hard-to-reach places next to the front seat to the small toys and crumbs in the cup holders, it was a relatable moment for the former reality TV star. And while some of her followers commented on exactly that, others urged Jill to get her car checked like she did yesterday. But Jill replied, "Maybe after our next ride, because we all know that after 2.5 seconds in the car it will look like it does now." Article continues below. When another follower commented on the post and shared that it was comforting to know that as a mom, Jill's car looks like hers, Jill replied that it was difficult to keep the interior of the family car looking perfect. "I'm sure we'll miss these days one day," Jill commented. "This helps me keep track of the mess since we do small car cleanings here and there but rarely keep it to perfection." In a world often dominated by curated images and pristine social media profiles, Jill Duggar's recent revelation about her messy car has sparked an unexpected conversation about authenticity and relatability. The former reality TV star, known for her upbringing in the Duggar family from the show 19 Kids and Counting, shared a candid moment that many can relate to. Her car was cluttered with everyday items, a scenario that resonates with many busy parents and individuals juggling their responsibilities. The backstory: Jill Duggar, who has often been in the spotlight since childhood, has frequently been scrutinized for her lifestyle choices, faith, and parenting decisions. In recent years, she has taken steps to carve out her own identity outside of the family brand, sharing insights into her life through social media. This shift has not been without its challenges, as the expectations placed on her often stem from her family's previous notoriety. A moment of relatability. In a recent post, Jill showed off her vehicle, revealing a chaotic interior filled with toys, clothes, and various family items. While some might view this as a sign of disorganization, many fans and followers expressed their appreciation for her honesty. It's a refreshing departure from the polished perfection often seen in celebrity portrayals. The response highlights a collective yearning for realness in an age dominated by highlights and filters. Public reaction. Fans took to social media to express how Jill's admission made her more relatable. Comments ranged from, "Finally, someone who isn't afraid to show the real struggle," to, "This is exactly how my car looks." By embracing imperfection, Jill taps into a universal truth: life can be messy, and that's perfectly okay. This wave of support underscores a cultural shift toward valuing authenticity over idealized portrayals. In an era where many feel pressured to maintain an impeccable image, Jill's candidness can be seen as a breath of fresh air, encouraging others to embrace their imperfections. Implications for celebrity culture. The reaction to Jill's messy car raises questions about the standards set by celebrity culture. It challenges the notion that public figures must always project an image of perfection. Instead, it advocates for a more relatable approach, where individuals can share their struggles and everyday realities without fear of judgment. This trend can foster deeper connections between public figures and their audiences, paving the way for a more nuanced understanding of celebrity life. Conclusion: Jill Duggar's messy car may seem like a trivial topic at first glance, but it highlights a broader conversation about authenticity and relatability in today's society. By embracing her imperfections, Jill not only humanizes herself but also encourages others to celebrate the messiness of life. In doing so, she may just become a more likable figure in the eyes of many, proving that sometimes being real is the best way to connect with others.